In this video, you're going to learn how to improve the performance of your campaign. And the key way to do this is to really look at the ad reports and information inside of your ads manager here when you log in. Now, what you want to do is start asking some questions and digging into the reports and pulling those valuable insights out of them. So one place that you can really start is try to understand which ad sets or which ads really drove the results for your campaign. So as you can see here, I got 9 really results or link clicks from my campaign, which is not yet finished. But that was the objective of my campaign, to get link clicks, to get clicks to a website. I can see that in total, I got 9 here. What I want to understand is which of the ad sets or audience drove those links clicks and which of the ads that I created drove those link clicks. So to do that, I can just come down to ad sets here. And as I only created one ad set for this ad, all of them have been driven by this US male 25 to 34. But if you had a number of ad sets in here, different audiences, different countries, different genders, etc., you would see which ad set performed the best. Now coming down again, I can look at which ad actually drove those results. So 9 link clicks in total, all of them were driven by this one ad here, even though I had tested 2. So the takeaway for me here is that this image performed a lot better. It delivered all of the results for this campaign. So going forward, if I decided to continue with this campaign, I could kill this image or really test out some other images in there as well. So that is a great place to get started in terms of looking at the results from the top level here of your campaign. Start to look at which ad sets or which ads really drove those results. Now, if you want to dig deeper, a great thing that you can do is come across to breakdown here. And essentially, you're trying to understand the same thing. Get down and look at the reports and pinpoint what was the actual variables that drove the result. So for example, if I click by delivery here, I could see what age and gender really drove the results. If I had those varied one in my ad set, I could see in terms of placement, whether the Facebook newsfeed, Instagram newsfeed, the right hand column really drove those link clicks. I can even see the time of day for the viewers time frame that really drove those results. I can see those broken down. So with all of that information, what I'm trying to find is what really worked, and for a future campaign, really refine it and build in more of those factors and targeting options to really get better results next time around. You can go through these yourself and really even look at all of the different options here. And if you want to clear them at any stage, you can just click on clear all breakdowns. Now, a key thing that you probably want to focus on is the cost per result. That's what you're trying to reduce when you look at the ad sets and ads that really worked, and also the different factors in the breakdown here. But in terms of the cost per result, or in my case, the cost per click, there are other things that you can do to improve this, and some of them are listed out here. So what affects this metric are things like your auction bid, target audience, optimization type, ad creative, messaging, and schedule. So these are all things that you could test going forward. In particular, in my case, what I might do is, instead of targeting an audience, a cold audience, using interest targeting, I could start to target people who've maybe already visited my website, who are on my email list. And I'm probably going to get much better results and a lower cost per result. So that's a key takeaway for me. I've tested this with a cold audience. Maybe I can now start to test it with a more warmer audience who are already familiar with my brand. And in general, those type of audiences do perform a lot better and result in a much lower cost per result. So now that you know how to analyze your reports to improve the performance of your ads, go ahead and have a look at them now, following the exact same steps we've covered in this video.